do what you guys got to do.
I have empathy for those people.
ICE raids across Northeast Ohio spreading fear not only to undocumented immigrants, but employers.
We just don't have enough people wanting to do this kind of work. I enjoy everything about this business. I enjoy coming to work every day.
But as times change, it's getting harder.
They're trying to hire local American workers. It's almost impossible.
For JFD Landscapes and others to keep doors open.
$8 to $10 million companies had between 50 and 70 employees that they did not get. So they have been struggling since day one to keep their businesses afloat. The owners are out pruning bushes, mowing lawns.
Leaving the future of the industry uncertain.
I set a lot of interviews, and most of the time people don't show up for the interview.
He says it's why so many in his field rely on aid from legal foreign workers, but things often get complicated.
One morning I had a phone call from my manager that we were being raided at 6:30 in the morning. They had arrested one of the workers, was undocumented. The paperwork he had was forged. I didn't know that.
The late 1990s raid, a hard-learned lesson, now being repeated across the state as the heat is turned up on companies hiring undocumented immigrants. With perception at a boiling point, one employee, a naturalized U.S. citizen from Mexico, did not want to be identified.
They make you feel like you're nothing, or you're not supposed to be here. You gotta, you gotta go back, or you gotta be back to your country and stuff.
He's had to hire these illegals. I don't stand behind that, but I also can understand if they're threatened to go out of business because they can't find a legal workforce, what are they supposed to do?
A question that lingers at the end of every day.
Living out here in Conneaut, we are in the snow belt, causes heavy snow and these ice conditions. My name's Captain Tim Z from the Conneaut City Fire Department. We have had calls in the last few days with injuries and with damage from falling ice.
Captain Z often refers to them as little frozen missiles. Look at that huge one.
I thought it was great that the fire department came and took the icicles down. It's an extremely large amount of work to do, and a lot of people are not capable of doing it due to age or disability.
We go on calls every year for people being struck by icicles.
We want to make sure people know how to properly take the ice down. They should be using a long wooden stick.
If you just walk outside, it can easily slip and fall on you. I'm a single mom. My daughter, she likes to come outside and play. Really can't play outside if all this ice is dangling and whatnot.
I don't bring my son out because of the ice over the roof, because if they fall, they could hurt or kill you.
We're knocking down icicles for the safety of our citizens.
You've had several stories over in the past that people take their ice shovels and things and they try to knock it down and things, and they end up going to the hospital for the ice will go through your skin or hurt you pretty good.
Be very careful around the ice. Don't get underneath these icicles, and call the fire department if we can help them out with anything.
I'm Chris, and my friends call me a range assassin.
I'm Jeff Posendek. I'm a golf ball picker at Bobolink Golf Course. I'm living the dream. Here we go again.
While everyone's out having fun hitting a ball, we like to take time to remember those who have fought and survived cancer.
Frankly, after all the years of being in the education field, I have a master's degree. This is the best master's job anybody could ever have. When I'm picking, I'm sometimes thinking about these guys trying to hit me, and I'm thinking, they're not that good. Oh man, that one rattled the cage.
I'm gonna shake up this guy. Oh, he's moving. Here we go.
Another one. Holy smoke, somebody's zeroing on this one.
Get him!
Oh!
My name's Scott. I'm a range sniper. There's my target today.
And I think it's kind of funny in a way, but I think people think there's an easy target out there, let's shoot for him now.
It's not every day you get the chance to try and hit a ball at a guy who's out there driving around, so it's just a lot of fun.
I think this is the kind of job you'd like to have for the next 30 years because it just keeps you young and fun and outside. It's a great job. I just enjoy everything I do here. This has turned out to be one of the best jobs I've had.
I am very frustrated. When I first came to the mall, the line was from one end to the other.
The line only got longer. Inside Strongsville's South Park Mall, as an anxious crowd eagerly waited for a glimpse of the one thing to make it all worthwhile.
We're here for Build-A-Bear!
We've been here since 9 a.m. I took a vacation day from work today, so we could all go and get him a bear.
This day, one of a kind.
It's a pay your child's age day at Build-A-Bear, so she'll be $1 for a bear.
That color, it's the bunny.
It's the biggest in-store deal Build-A-Bear says they've ever offered.
Kelly, or you named him Kelly?
And according to some, the store's biggest failure.
Disappointing this many kids. It's just terrible. You know, like I said, I drove an hour. I can't stand in line for 2 hours waiting for a certificate that maybe, you know, I have the money to get them a bear, maybe I don't.
Yay! Here's your dragon!
A consolation prize, $15 off their next visit.
We've been here since 10, and we expected to at least, you know, get a bear of some sort, even if we had to pay. But now we're not going to get anything but a coupon, and we've been waiting here 2 hours.
That's after the company shut down the promotion across the U.S. due to safety concerns about crowds.
That makes more sense. You can come back on your own time and build a bear whenever you want.
But for the lucky ones, the wait for a lovable bear,
You're fun.
worth every second for a smile.
Makes me happy, makes him happy, makes all my other kids happy. So I'm saying hi.
I've been preaching the word of Christ. Amen. Trying to heal people's broken spirits. I believe in the Holy Spirit. A little over 20 years now. It's the joy of my life, quite frankly. This is Christ Jesus who takes away the sins of the world. I do serve part-time on Sundays and a few holy days during the year.
Amen.
How y'all doing? Hi folks, how y'all doing? Have a good day. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Hey folks, how y'all doing today? I started working here about a year ago, and in training they taught me to say, all you got to do is say, welcome to Walmart, and that just didn't work for me. So I just started saying, hey, how y'all doing? And that just fit. I'm Freddie Davison, and I'm a Walmart greeter. Hi there, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? Have a good day, folks. See y'all later, thanks. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and... I sing for the people I do know who come to the doors, but I sing for some of the people that can't come to the doors. The honor it is to be able to sing the national anthem to honor their service. And the home of the brave. Thank you for your service, Jim. That's quite all right. Appreciate the privilege to sing. Thank you. That's one of the main reasons why I like to do what I do. Because to have someone thank them for what they did. And they should have never been treated. They were just doing what our country asked them to do.
Well, when Freddie sings the national anthem, it just warms a spot in my heart knowing that somebody cares about the veterans and cares about this nation still. And it actually hits home and almost makes me want to cry.
Thank you, Chuck. Appreciate your service, brother.
I've been waiting a long time for that. No, thank you.
Thanks. It's my great privilege. Hi, folks. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Good. Good night. We'll see you again.
Silent as the rising sun, A pink haze wakes a sleepy Northeast Ohio, ready for the morning rush. Only in the hustle to get where you're going. Past all the signs on the road. These are the ones you miss.
These children.
Fallen heroes.
These brothers, sisters, fathers, mothers.
Cherished and loved family.
Didn't come home.
Walter Oler made it his mission to know their names and works to secure many memorial highways.
I'm so honored to be able to let them know that I carry that pain in my heart wherever I go, and I will tell their story about their loved one's sacrifice.
Hey, buddy.
For Mary Ann Sherry, seeing her son means coming to his grave.
There's a little bit of a pain in my heart, and I don't want that to ever go away, because this is the worst thing that's ever happened to me, and that pain reminds me of it daily. Bye, Danny. Love you. This is what we call the Danny room.
Danny, a would-be fireman and only son, felt compelled to serve.
The two of us were together when both towers were falling, and he just looked at me, and I knew what he was thinking.
Gone, but not far. Danny is always within reach.
This is Danny's thumbprint, and it gives me comfort to touch it and feel it and have it with me.
And to repeat one of his parting words.
Though I walk through the valley of darkness, I fear no evil.
Frayed like the years of war. Gold Star families remember.
I'm a combat veteran of Operation Iraqi Freedom. Did 2 tours in 2005 and 2008.
Matthew's brother, Army Specialist Jason Cox, served there too. But in the pit of his stomach, Matthew knew only one of them would return.
Something came over me when I went to my brother's base, and you know, when I got there and everything, I just had a bad feeling, and I told him, you know, something doesn't feel right, you know.
Jason died 1 month later. This veteran's barbershop opened in his honor.
Every Sunday, my dad would take us to church, and now that's the highway, you know, that's named after my brother. So, you know what I'm saying? It kind of does make me feel, you know, proud, you know.
I feel very close to James. This is a healing place.
For Rick and Patricia Phillips, it's a place where angels gather.
It'll be 8 years, June 18th.
But she still remembers the day when.
I call it the day that hell knocked on my door. The first words out of my mouth was, "You're wrong, you're lying. It's not my son."
James Hunter.
Because he promised he was coming home.
The pain still raw.
It's just he come home the wrong way.
The staff sergeant and Army journalist died telling the stories of soldiers he served beside.
Something I never wanted to be part of. No military family wants to be part of this.
Left behind with memories of children who had so much more of life left to live.
Hey, Brad.
For Donna Squires, every day is Memorial Day.
God, do we miss you. 13 years and it feels like yesterday.
Today and always.
I love you. And I know you're always looking down at me.
Providing comfort.
I had it made into an urn with some of his ashes. When I really need them, I just hang on to it and go, okay, come on, Brad, help me. Bye, Brad. I'll see you soon. Okay, I love you. Remember, keep watch over all of us.
And remind us all.
They made that ultimate sacrifice, gave their life, so our lives could continue.
To never forget. As the sun sets on another day. Maya Belai, Fox 8 News.